Ratsénhaienhs Clinton Phillips surprised many community members when he made an announcement on the Partyline Talkshow on Friday, January 26th, announcing that he was ending his career as a council chief on the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake after 3 very successful terms. Clinton has had some health issues over the past several years. He's had a cardiac issue. He's doing okay, but felt it was time to call it a career politically.
Well, I went on K103 noon hour talk show along with Chief Arlene Jacobs and Chief Ratsénhaienhs Clinton, and I informed the community there that this coming election in July of 2018 that I will not be seeking re-election for the next term. So I've made a decision. I spoke with my family first during the Christmas holidays and key people here that I felt needed to know before it went public. And I just made the decision to advise the community of my plans and my intentions, and also to thank the community for the 9 years that they had faith in me, faith in my abilities, my capabilities, and I guess maybe saw what I could bring to the table and what I can bring and focus on community issues. So it was a difficult decision to reach. I love my job. I love working for the people, and that's not the reason I'm leaving. I do believe when I got here in 2009, I was hoping and looking at at least 2 terms. I did 3. I finished at the last election 3rd to the top. So I think I'm going out at the top of my game on my, on my own conditions. I had a great time representing this community, locally, nationally. My work with environment brought me to various places within Canada, meeting all sorts of people of like minds for environmental issues. Those relationships that I made are, to me, worth everything. Of course, I'll be handing down the contact info of these people to whoever, when I leave, to the appropriate people. My work within lands, my work with environment have been probably paramount in my mind. I want the people of Kahnawake to rest assured that the people at the lands unit in Kahnawake are very strong, capable people who are doing what's right for in the best interest of Kahnawake lands. So Kahnawake, you are in good hands in terms of the people watching out for our lands. Environment, these people live, eat, sleep, and live environment and doing what's best and what's sound for Mother Earth. We couldn't be in better hands with our lands and environment. So I want the people to be, to rest assured that I've done just about everything that I can to help promote my 2 units. The other files that I have, mainly KCR, which is a huge component, that'll keep going for sure, and working with the federal government at that file. My regional files of Assembly of First Nations, Quebec and Labrador, of course, will be taken over by somebody else, and Assembly of First Nations as well. So, in short, I guess I just want to take this time right now through KTV to thank everyone who had faith, who had, I guess, belief, who took a chance on me. Your support is greatly appreciated. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. It's been a dream come true for me, truly a dream come true. And I'm not just saying it because, a lot of people know the story when I was about 11 years old and stumbled onto a band meeting at the Knights of Columbus when there was still 300 people in attendance. And I walked in and said, wow, what's going on? And all these people are yelling and screaming at that group of people at that front table. And at that age, maybe 11, I said, you know what? One day I want to be one of those people sitting at that head table. And sure enough, I am. So it is a dream come true. And, I just want to thank Kahnawake again for taking a chance on somebody who really cared and maybe, I don't want to beat my own drum here, but somebody who came to the table and and kind of spoke from my heart, and looked at issues, and maybe sometimes not always had an answer to it immediately, because I had to think about it and weigh the pros and weigh the cons, and sometimes that took me a little while to come to a conclusion. But my conclusions were always what's in the best interest of the collective of Kahnawake. And that was my driving force here at MCK. It always was. And no matter where I am in Kahnawake or in my life, that'll continue to be how I come to a resolve. So I just, it's difficult to think of what's right to say at this point. The only thing that really sums it all up is, I'll go Kahnawake Hirono truly for the opportunity, and thank you for taking the chance on me.